When life is difficult, adopt a greater perspective. The greatest perspective is a cosmic perspective. From that viewpoint, our problems here on Earth seem quite insignificant and easy to overcome. When you find yourself stuck in life, stop, get present, relax, and widen out. Holy crud. The whole time my sound has been off. Ugh. 38 minutes in. Maybe that's why. Jeez Louise. Well, here we are. Welcome. Let's explore minimizing distractions, staying focused, and accomplishing more while online. How do you do that? By setting an intention. We're looking here at the definition of intention. Number 2 is one of my favorite, a determination to act in a certain way. Number 6 is great too, but I can't read it. And thank goodness, because that showed me that my microphone was off. I really wish somebody would have mentioned it. But hey, that's on me, right? I should know when this stuff is happening. Let me close this out here. Get out of the way. My reactivity is starting to percolate up. My frustration. Concept number 6, a concept considered as the product of attention directed to an object of knowledge. It's okay, but let's stick with number 2. Number 2 is the winner here. That is intention, a determination to act in a certain way. We can also add to that in our own way, a determination to have a result in a certain way before we take action. That's what I was saying again and again. That probably wasn't heard earlier. A master knows the outcome before he begins. And in this case, it's setting an intention, a determination to act or to have something in a certain way, an outcome, a result, before you take action. All right, let me get myself back up here and we'll close that off. That's intention. That's what helps with being more productive while on social media. Clearly, I could have had some more intentions in place before I went live today. Then I might have not made as many mistakes as I did. Can you see that? Are you starting to see the practical value of intention? If you happen to entertain, then what's coming up right now intuitively is like throwing a party. The more work you put in before the party, the better the party is, right? The more preparation you put in, the better the experience. Well, that's the same way that intentions work, right? If you make a nice, strong, solid retention, a strong, solid intention before taking action, give it, marinate is the word I like to use. Marinate in that future reality that you're creating, enjoying the vision of what it is you are manifesting in your life. All of those are activities to do before you take physical action. I don't know about you, but I have to be deliberate about that. Living deliberately was the first card here. I'll review it later. Because if I'm not deliberate about it, then I'm on automatic. I'm not in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat, and God knows who's in the driver's seat. But he's a crazy mofo. He's swerving the car this way, that way, going over speed bumps 80 miles an hour, and not being a very good driver. And I'm just in that passenger seat, gripping the seat. Oh my God, what's going to happen? When's that other shoe going to drop? When's my life going to be ruined? When am I going to be blindsided? These are all byproducts of living life from the passenger seat instead of the driver's seat. Okie dokie. Next point I want to make here. Follow through equals integrity. When it comes to minimizing your distractions and staying focused and accomplishing more while online, consider the value of integrity. And I'm not going to go into this, but if integrity as a subject or topic inspires you, then I'm going to ask you over there to put a hashtag integrity. If you drop a hashtag integrity in the comments, I will share with you a link to a live I did all about the ego. I mean, all about integrity. I did one about the ego too. If you want that one, hashtag ego, hashtag integrity, and I will share with you a video I did all about integrity. But to simplify it, integrity is between you and you. It's not between you and another person. That is the biggest confusion. Because I didn't keep my word with you doesn't mean I'm out of integrity. That just means I'm a liar. When I'm out of integrity, it's because I didn't keep my word to myself. What is an intention? It's a decision. To be in integrity means to follow through with that decision. You are now living deliberately because you have an outcome in mind and you're taking action with purpose towards that outcome. Follow through equals integrity. Do what you say what you do. Simple, huh? Any questions? Drop them over there and let me know. I will clear it up for you right away. Want a bonus? Then do me a favor over there. Oops, you can't see my hand. Over there, drop a hashtag bonus. Or put, yes, I want a bonus. Who wants a bonus? TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I'm just going to give you a minute, build the suspense of our bonus. Now is all there is. Bottom line, when it comes to making a decision, setting an intention, if you don't follow through and preserve your integrity, then all you're doing is putting off whatever you were going to do now for another now moment. What if you operated from a present moment perspective and all that existed was now? There wouldn't be delay. Procrastination can only exist in a time-based reality where you can put things off and think that there's no harm in that. That, yeah, I can do it tomorrow. You're just putting off what you can do today for another day. And when you get to that day, guess what? I can put it off for another day. That is procrastination. It's playing the time game. If you adopt a present moment perspective, you're not going to delude yourself into the time game. You're just going to realize, hey, all that exists is right now. So whatever it is I want to accomplish, I might as well get it done now. And if I don't get it done now, then I'll get it done now. Now. That is the present moment. Oh, and I have to stay in the present moment when I put my attention on my sound having been canceled or not been on for half of this video. It's like, ugh, not fair. Here's another beautiful view of what an intention's like, right? If you saw my video last week, I was talking about Archimedes. He said, give me a firm place to stand, that's awareness, the present moment, and a lever big enough, that is your will, and I can move the world. That lever is your will. Well, more specifically, your will operates the lever, and the lever is your intention. Awesome. Let's get rid of all Archimedes here. Here's another viewpoint on intention. This was also in my video the other day. The other way that intention works, right, is it's forward moving. This diagram is about my nephew learning to walk. And each progressive evolutionary step towards walking, that was an intention. His first intention was just to roll over. He wasn't worried about walking, running, or specializing, being a world-class Olympic gymnast. No. His attention in the present moment, being here now, was roll over. And it was so fun to watch him work tirelessly towards achieving that outcome. His next intention was lift yourself up. After that, it was crawl. And that's how they build on each level. That's how our intentions empower us. So I can't remind you enough. Let me get rid of that. And all these, I could have reviewed them, but I'm not. Well, I'll review this one because this one was on mute, right? Living deliberately. That is as simple as it says it is. When you live deliberately, you're setting intentions, you're making decisions before you take action. If you want me to further explain living deliberately, then let me know over in the comments, and I will circle back to do that for you. Bye, sticky notes. Okie dokie, where are we at? Like I said, don't forget, drop a hashtag found fun to receive an invitation from me to join my inner circle, my email list. Receive your first welcome email with details on how to redeem my gift, a complimentary firsthand experience of a present moment perspective. This is where my work begins. This is where life begins. This is the goal of meditation, believe it or not, to be present, to be here now as much as possible. If you are an ambitious person and you don't want to play games with my lead magnet, going to sign up for my inner circle to get the welcome email, to get the instructions to schedule your complimentary taste of a present moment perspective, then you can do what I suggest as a bold maverick, and that is just dive right in. Where is it at? There it is. This is my first offer, and it is a deep map assessment with a complimentary taste of a present moment perspective. What I give away, this adds to that exponentially. This is about really, really locking in on where your attention is being invested now. Where are the holes? Where are the gaps? Where can you reclaim some attention? And what is it that is important for you to be focusing your attention on deliberately? MAP stands for my Make Attention Personal Power. And this is like a 2-hour session over the phone. And what I'm giving away is the beginning of that, which is a taste of a present moment perspective. It's the grounding that needs to happen in order to be more self-aware so that you can look into what it is that you're focusing your attention on. And trust me, it will blow your mind when you go down that path, because it's kind of like, why are things not working out in my life? This is the funniest part of us humans. And all you have to do is go out in nature, watch the animals, watch how they operate. Notice they're not paranoid. They're not doubtful. They're not skeptical. They're just not worried like us humans. It's only us humans that have turned something so perfectly designed and created as life and the universe into a struggle. It isn't a struggle. That's all a creation of our own making. It's what inspired the Buddha to create Buddhism. He wanted to end all suffering. Well, struggle definitely leads to suffering. Suffering is not being present. It means you're caught up in a problem that isn't a problem. So make sure you leave that #foundfun down below so that I can reach out to you. All right, let me close this down here. Where's it? And all right. I really appreciate your patience if you've been here this entire time. I apologize for the sound in the beginning of the video. I will make a note for those that come along to catch it when it is actually live. Earlier, my microphone was not on and I was talking for like a half an hour, so I apologize. We'll see what I can do to remedy that non-deliberate result. Okay. I appreciate you being here. Who is this? Somebody left me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, where are we at here? I show you all the goodies. I showed you all the goodies. Yep, 55 minutes. We're almost done here. Remember, catch me live every Thursday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook, my YouTube channel. Go show it some love. It's pretty much just sitting there. Nobody's subscribing or liking the videos because it's just not getting play, right? It's buried deep in YouTube. So if you could do me a favor and go to YouTube and do a simple search, I will, you know what? I'm going to have to get a link. Well, actually, it's over. No, that is in the comments on YouTube. Yeah. So I can get a link for anybody that wants a link to make it easy, because I understand when I make requests, and it's so funny to see other people. They're like, oh, just go do this and this and this and this. I'm like, no, thanks. I don't tell them that. I'm actually telling myself in the background, like, why aren't you making this easier for people? So that's my goal, is to make it as easy as possible for you. All you have to do is put #foundfun to join my inner circle, to get an invitation, to have a complimentary taste of a present moment perspective. Doesn't get any easier than that. Last but not least, remember, the fastest way to get to where you want in life is with a guide who has been there before you. I appreciate you being on here today. If you happen to be catching this as a replay, make sure to drop a #replay down below and let me know what value you gained from this video by dropping a #foundfun when I speak it. This was earlier on when my sound wasn't on, so let's quickly finish off with this. Do you go on social media for a very specific purpose, aka intention, only to quickly lose yourself in the onslaught of shiny, glittery, entertaining distractions? Then you definitely want to hear what this video shares with you. I appreciate you being on here. I will see you next week, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, be well, my friends.